Good afternoon, church family. It is 3:15, something like that. I was finishing up some study, some writing today, and answering some emails, and realized I hadn't yet recorded a message for today. And so I guess I wanted to do that. I don't necessarily feel like I have anything to say. I sent that letter out to all of you church family members here, 159 different emails. Sent that out to you yesterday, kind of an update on what is going on here at TR NAS and how we're planning and looking to proceed with returning to our in-person gatherings. We have a meeting, the church board, Sunday school board, safety team, some other leaders, children's ministry leader, on Tuesday night to kind of go over and somewhat finalize that plan so we can start moving forward and implementing. Again, looking at June 21st as our potential first Sunday back to in-person gatherings. But I want to address something quickly. Just making sure it's recording still. If this return to in-person gathering, if that makes you feel nervous, anxious at all, if there's a little bit of fear there, whatever the feeling, I don't want you to feel shameful about that. I don't want you to feel bad about that. I don't want you to feel guilty about that. I don't want you to feel like that's a not okay thing to feel, because it is. We are all concerned. Not anxious necessarily in terms of worry, but we are all unsure about exactly what this is all going to look like. We're unsure about what exactly we should be doing. And we're just going to be planning to the best of our ability to make this function as well as it can. We're going to have some options in terms of our sanctuary seating. We're also going to have fellowship hall seating, which for some of you won't feel like church still. You're still going to be watching a screen, and you're not going to be in the sanctuary necessarily. But we at least get to be in the same building together and get to worship the Lord together here together. You get to actually say that you, quote, went to church. The building itself to church. But understand that online, the live streaming, that's just going to continue. The camera angle may be different so that we can catch the whole stage and our worship team, which we are so excited to be able to bring back. I think the team is excited to begin practicing again. So the camera angle might be a little different until we can add some other elements in at some point. But the stream will be the same. It'll still be at 10:40. Hopefully now it'll be done around noon, and I won't go until 12:15. That's on me. So if you feel more comfortable staying at home and tuning in and worshiping and gathering with us in that way, feel free to do so. We're not going to have childcare. We're not going to have learning hour. We're not going to have toddler church. We're not going to have children's church. No meet and greet. There's a lot of stuff that we aren't going to be doing. We're not going to have coffee, so you have to bring your own coffee. We're not going to be sharing food. We're going to be practicing social distancing, and we're going to maintain an atmosphere as best as possible of one of safe, respect, and worship. And worship can be done at home. Worship can be done here in person. And so I don't want you to feel one way or another about what this may look like. Again, we are still planning. And so we don't for sure know what things are going to look like just yet. But we have an idea of what we would like to do. And then as time goes on and things make sense, we'll start adding in more of the, quote, normal. But I'm excited because of the, let's call it restored and transformed normal that will come. It's not the new normal necessarily. People don't like that terminology for some reason. It's not going to be the old normal. Having gone through what we have gone through, and in light of what we know, and in light of what we learned, going back to the old way is a terrible idea. We're going to move forward in a restored normal, but a transformed normal. And I'm excited about that. I'm excited about what that's going to look like. I'm excited about the ways that we can increase our technology and connect better and display better and sound better. I'm excited about the possibilities that connection will give to people that are a part of our church that haven't even been here yet, right? But I'm also excited about what's in store for this place, the different ways that we can think of to use this building, the different ways that we can think of to gather together, the excitement of regathering for service and regathering for men's study and women's studies. And I'm just excited about what direction that this church is going to be going in. I'm excited about plugging into the community. I'm excited about being a part of the kingdom that is about spreading the message of salvation, of the love of Jesus Christ and all that he has done for all of us. I'm excited about that. I hope you can get excited or are excited about that as well. And I hope that you hang in there with us. Sometimes it's going to feel like we're moving too fast. Sometimes it's going to feel like we're not moving nearly fast enough. We've been praying through this. We've been considering. I learned a word this week in my study. It's on my whiteboard here, and it's going to be in my message on Sunday. Cogitation. The action of thinking deeply about something. We've been in the depths of cogitation lately. And so nothing we're doing is a quick reaction. Nothing we're doing is going to be at the expense of the safety of others. We want to keep everyone safe and help you to feel as safe as possible. And if you're on the side of things where you think masks are stupid and all the stuff that's going on is dumb, we love you and it's okay. But we want to move forward in the safest way possible, and so we're going to do that, recommending to wear masks. Not going to enforce it by any stretch of the imaginations. We're not Menards. That's a joke, and maybe it's ill-timed, but I get what they're doing. I get it. It might be annoying, but I get it. And if I wanted to go to Menards, I'm going to put a mask on. I haven't yet. Most stores that I go to, I put a mask on. I think I went to Walmart the other day, and that was the first time I had not gone in with a mask, and it was only because I forgot it. And if they had been a store that required masks, I would have went home and got it. I've done that before. And so anyway, we're going to move forward in the best way possible. But I'm excited about the fact that we get to move forward, right? We get to move forward. And we get to move forward not just in our return to in-person gathering. We get to move forward with everything we know and everything we've learned. And then we get to move forward in light of that, right? In light of the tremendous impact that the live stream and social media sharing, the fact that we have a YouTube channel for the church and we're able to connect in so many ways. It's just awesome. And so I just encourage you, as I end this little message, look for the positives. Look for the get-tos. And don't dwell on the stuff that you think is dumb or don't want to do. I'll be honest with you. I'll do whatever it takes for us to meet. If that means I got to wear a full Tyvek suit, I'll do it. If it meant I had to shave my beard, I would consider that. Because I think as much as it is as much as it has been awesome that we have been able to continue gathering online, I long to look across the sanctuary and see your face, worshiping with me, even falling asleep while I drum on about something, right? I long to see that. I long to see faces, and I long to just be together again. And again, if you don't feel comfortable with that yet, that's okay. You'll see us online. We're going to work to make the online atmosphere even better than it is already. We've got some ideas and some things we can implement. But we get to try. We get to try. And that is awesome. That is exciting. And I'm looking forward to this Sunday's message. What am I titling it? Cross-examined. We're going to be in Ephesians 4, verses 17 to 24. And that's a lot of text, to be honest with you. It's a lot to teach through. It's a lot to study. And so I probably won't be dissecting every single verse like maybe I have in the past. But we're studying through this in light of Psalm 139 verse 23b. Test me and know my anxious thoughts. And I prayed hard after last Sunday, and I prayed more on Monday. I prayed more on Tuesday and did some studying and some looking, and I was all through my Bible and all through some different commentaries. And I did it again on Wednesday, and I studied through, and I kept looking through commentaries. And when I felt like maybe I was going in a direction, I'd start to study, and it just didn't feel right. And so it really wasn't until yesterday, that I felt like there was some clear direction in this message for Sunday when I landed in Ephesians 4, verses 17 to 24. And I'm excited about that. It has made the last couple of days a little bit more chaotic with everything else that's been going on in terms of my study. But if there's one thing that I have learned through this experience that I didn't know I needed to learn, is to trust God. I can't tell you how many times I have been here early Sunday morning finishing a message or finishing the typing of my thoughts and thinking, I'm not prepared for this. There's no way this is going to work. And I felt like ashamed that I hadn't put in enough work, and I felt like I did. I study a lot. And then to sit down and just speak to that camera and then have these messages come in afterward and people excited about what was said or sharing how the Lord worked. God has shown up over and over and over again on these Sundays. And I just have learned so much more about surrender. Surrender my mind and surrender my own thoughts and surrender my heart and surrender my will to His and just allow Him to lead. Allowed Him to lead me all week in my study and in my preparation. And if need be, it'll just come out on a Sunday, because I never feel like I'm sharing words that I believe you should listen to. I always feel like I'm sharing something that the Lord is desperately trying to get through to you. And that's so exciting and scary, but exciting. And it gives me hope. It gives me hope. So I love you. I will see you soon. God bless. See you Sunday.